Hey guys, welcome to or welcome back to Cooking with Pouncy. Thank you so much, and certainly hope that you subscribe to my channel if you have a mind to, and please share this video if you do like it by hitting the like button, and let me know what you think as well. This evening I'm going to be preparing some shrimp fried rice. I know you've seen many versions of shrimp fried rice. We're going to do Cooking with Pouncy shrimp fried rice tonight. As I said, we're going to do some shrimp fried rice here. I'm going to start off obviously with cooking my shrimp. I actually marinated this shrimp. I don't usually do that, but sometimes I do. I marinated this shrimp, so I got a few red pepper flakes on there. I've got a little bit of salt in there. There's a dash of pepper in there. There's some oil in there. There's about a tablespoon and a half of oil in here, and they've been in the refrigerator for a couple of hours. Okay, I've got 3 scallions here. I sort of sliced those. That's going to go in the dish. I've got certainly some peas and carrots diced. I bought those. They were frozen. I've got some salt and pepper here. Coarse ground pepper is what I'm going to be using. I've got 3 eggs. I think I'll probably put just these 3 eggs. They're already cracked. I put those 3 eggs. I'm going to scramble them up in here. Once I get my shrimp done, I'll take my shrimp out. You'll see the process though. I've got these are 26 to 30 count shrimp. I just happen to have these in my freezer. I could have used a smaller shrimp. I kind of like these because I like to cut them in half and I get big chunks up in there, okay? So this is a 2-pound bag and I'm going to use the entire bag. It's kind of like using bacon. The more bacon, the better. I say the more shrimp, the better. Same thing, right? So I've also got some jasmine rice here that I prepared a couple of days ago, actually. And this is 2 cups cooked. No, 2 cups raw jasmine, but here's what the end result is, okay? I might use all of that, I might not, but it's 2 cups for now. I've got some bean sprouts here that I got from my local supermarket a little bit ago, actually, and I'll be putting some bean sprouts in there too, and you'll be seeing how many I put in there, and you'll see all of this stuff actually in the ingredient list when this is all done. So we're going to start out here by turning my little wok on. This wok here is about 107 years old. Give or take. I've had it for a long time. You don't have to obviously do this. You don't have to do this dish in a wok. You can certainly do it in a fry pan as well if you got a large enough fry pan. But I do have this wok, and I've had this wok forever, and it still works, and I love it. Okay. Couldn't find my other utensils, so I'm just going to use my salad deals here to get my stuff all mixed up here. But while I'm doing that, talking about it, I'm going to go ahead and put my shrimp in here. I've already got my temperature going up here. So, and I'm not going to have to put any oil in here right now because, again, I had oil in here, which is what I put in here to marinate these shrimp. And as you can hear, it's sizzling already. And I will be using some more oil, and it'll be just a regular vegetable oil in here. But I'm going to get this shrimp done. I'm not going to overcook it. Whoops, I got a little piece left in here, guys. You can't be leaving shrimp in the bag. So, I'm going to be doing that, and I'll turn it up a little bit here as well. Again, I don't have too much chopping and dicing to do. I've already done that. I think I told you I took my scallions and I sort of sliced those guys. I got 3 of these. And I'm going to be whipping up that egg when these shrimp get done. I'll keep bumping this up a little bit because I want them to go ahead and cook. I want them to be a little translucent in this process. And again, I'm going to just use this here as I'm doing this. And I'm going to just use this, and they're starting to turn already, guys. You know how shrimp are. And one of the worst things you can do is not eat too many, but overcook them. And we're not going to overcook them at all, okay? I'm going to keep moving them around there. It's a lot of shrimp. But again, you can't have too many shrimp, guys. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to bump it up a little more. I've not used this wok for a long time, but it gets really hot, so I'm going to let it go ahead and do its thing with the shrimp. And I will be adding a bit more oil because only oil in here right now. Oil in here right now is what I marinated that shrimp in. Okay. And I'm going to need some oil to get my eggs scrambled. That's looking good. I'm going to put a little bit of oil in there right now, guys. Okay. A little bit because I want that shrimp to be coated, well coated. And I'm going to put about not too much, as you can see, guys. That's about a teaspoon and a half. Anyway, I'm just doing this by sight here with the shrimp. That feels a little better tossing them now with that oil in it, okay? Again, it'll all be in the ingredient list later on there. That's a lot of shrimp to go in this dish here, guys, but you know what? None of it's going to go to waste. None of it. As you can see, they cook pretty quick. And I'm not going to overcook these shrimp. They're going to be translucent, kind of, sort of, because they're going to be still cooking along with the process as I put my vegetables in there and start tossing those around and stuff like that. But you just don't want to overcook that shrimp no matter what. All right? I've not made this fried rice for a long, long time, and I know we're going to enjoy this. And I know it's going to turn out real well, and I hope you guys will like this recipe and make it for yourself and your family as well, if you do like it. Let's let it go ahead and do its thing there. I've got some soy sauce here. I might have mentioned it, maybe not. My sauces that's going in there. I've got some oyster sauce. I don't know that I'll use that though. I'll let you know in the ingredient list. I've got some stir fry sauce as well. All right, so I'm going to be using combination thereof of that. Again, you'll see it in the ingredient list if I do decide to use that. These are looking really good. They're looking really good, really good. So when these get done, again, I'm gonna take them out of here. They're looking real good, guys. I'm gonna take them out of here, put them in a dish, and I'm gonna clean this up, and I'm gonna do my eggs in here. Take those out, and then I'll start putting the rest of my ingredients in there. Kind of as simple as that. That's looking really good. And I think I'm gonna stop that shrimp right there, actually. I'm going to stop that shrimp right there, and I don't think that cooked 3 minutes, did it? This is real time, guys. Well, let's just take this out. It's looking good. It smells good too. I've got, I think I mentioned the fact that I had put some minced garlic in there, and I can smell that garlic, and it's smelling mighty good. I'm going to shut this off for a moment because I'm going to have to clean this up a little bit as I take my shrimp out to get ready for the eggs, as I just mentioned to you. All right. Well, I'll be right back as soon as I get this cleaned up, guys. There's the shrimp. And we're going to start putting this together because it won't be long from now, guys. So bear with me and I will be right back. Okay. All right, guys, I'm back. I got it cleaned up here. I've got about 1.5 tablespoons of oil in there to do my eggs. And I'm getting that hot now. I'm going to beat my eggs up here like I'm going to scramble them. And I'm not going to beat them completely. I'm just going to lightly beat them as you just saw, okay? And in a little bit here, we're going to put these eggs in here and get them cooked and then take them out. Get them ready to be folded back in there. I'm hopefully not going to cook the eggs well done either. Going to cook them about till they're soft, but not done, okay? That wok gets awful hot awful quick, so I'm going to just start putting this in there now. I hope these wooden spoons work. That's ready. Okay, and that's what we're going to do with the eggs. That's what I want to do with the eggs. And that's what I want to do with the eggs. I want them wet like that for now, because I'm going to, like I said, I don't want them to get dry. I'm actually reaching down here to turn my heat off right now, and I'm going to let the rest of that heat do its thing with these eggs. So I'm done with that. I'm actually done with that right now, guys. That's how quick it was with the eggs, okay? I gotta get them out of there. I don't want them to keep cooking. And that's looking good. That's looking good, guys. So guess what? I got to clean this up again. It just takes a moment to do that. And I'll be right back with you again, and we'll start putting the rest of this together, guys. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to start putting this together. This is a half of that jasmine rice, and again, I had set it out with 2 cups of raw. This is the yield from those 2 cups. So I'm going to put this in first. We're going to get this in here first. And again, this rice was cooked a couple of days ago, maybe even 3 days ago, because I was going to do this earlier, but I didn't. Things happen, guys, as you know. So I got one of them in there now, and I'm going to start with that one. So we're going to call that 1 cup of raw, if you will, okay? So we're just going to start getting that all stirred, if you will. Got some good heat going there. But again, guys, you can do this in a fry pan. You don't have to have a wok to do it, and it's real simple. As you saw earlier, I got my eggs are done. I'm going to be throwing my carrots and green peas in here a little bit as I get this rice nice and hot. Could have put it in the microwave, but this is fried rice, remember? I just had to say that, guys. I could have cheated and put it in the microwave, but I didn't want to get it. I want to do this like this in this wok. I like that jasmine rice too. That jasmine rice has a nice texture to it. Gets pretty dry. And so that's what I've done here with the rice. That's looking pretty good. Looking very good. For those of you who wear glasses will understand why I'm taking my glasses off so I can see now. You see more better. I'm going to put some more rice in here too, guys, because remember I've got about 2 pounds of shrimp over here. So let's put some more rice in here as I'm getting it all hot and stuff. And put about half of this one in there, okay? Maybe not half, maybe about a quarter of it. Let's see what happens. Let's do about a quarter of it. I'll hold with that for now. All right. I think you guys can still see that. Notice I'm stirring it like crazy here. I don't want it to stick to the wok here, and all of a sudden I got some brown stuff on the bottom, and we don't want to do that. All right, so I'm going to now start folding in my peas and carrots in here as well. As you can see, this is coming together, and this is about 6 ounces of a 10-ounce package of peas and carrots, frozen, that I've got here. We'll start tossing those in it as well. Sometimes I put peas and carrots in it, sometimes I don't. There you have it. Watch your salt now, guys, because I'm going to be adding everything else I'm going to be putting in here, like my soy sauce and my stir-fry sauce is very, very salty. So watch your salt. You put some pepper in there, and I'll do that too. Can be black pepper, can be white pepper. Your choice. I'm going to put some black pepper in there. And as I indicated, it's this coarse ground pepper, and I'll just shake some pepper in here. It's starting to look good, starting to smell good too, guys. Okay. Now I'm going to hold off on being tempted to put any more salt in there until I get my other salts in there, as in my, again, soy sauce and stir-fry sauce, okay? I've got some bean sprouts to go in here, and I'm going to be throwing those guys in here in a little bit as well as this goes along. Now I'm going to be putting some Asian flair, which is my soy sauce, in here. And this is going to be by sight. I'm going to say 2 tablespoons, and let's call that a tablespoon and a half. That's a tablespoon and a half, all right? You don't want to get too much in there at once. You can always add more salt. You can't take it away though, guys, unless you keep building it up to the point where you got too much altogether, okay? That's looking pretty good, guys. All right. Where are those crazy eggs I had a while ago? Right here, guys. Here goes those eggs we made a while ago. I'm going to fold those in there as well. And again, they were cooked very soft, so they're going to be cooking some more right now. They're going to be cooking some more right now as it goes in here, and toss that a little bit. Notice I'm tossing it rather than stirring it so it won't get them all mushed up. Man, is that starting to smell good, guys. I'm serious. All right, let's put some bean sprouts in here now. What do you think? And let's do some bean sprouts, guys. I'm going to turn my heat down just a little bit because it's starting to cook faster than I can stir it on the bottom here, guys, okay? I'm going to kick that down just a little bit. And I'm coming over here with my bean sprouts and my scallions. These are really nice. They're very fresh. I'm going to put too many in there, just about that many. I don't know how many that is, maybe 3/4 of a cup. Let's get those all tossed. I think I'll dump those scallions in there right now too. Let's put the scallions in there. And I'll save a little bit for the top there. I chopped up the entire scallion, the white portion and the top portion, okay? I'm going to do a little taste test on this for seasoning in a second here. I'm going to put my shrimp back in here and let this finish doing its thing. That's looking pretty good, guys. Serious. Let's give her a taste here. See what we got going here, guys. Need some more. I think I'll put some more. I was going to do soy sauce, but I think I'll put a little bit of stir-fry sauce in it. And again, be careful of salt content as you're doing this stuff. And this is all to taste, okay? Not a whole bunch at a time, just a little bit at a time. But I do know it needed a little more salt in it. So I'm just going to do that. That's looking good, guys. I'm serious. It smells terrific. I like my wooden spoons, for God's sakes. My fork in here. You ain't got a horse, you ride a cow. I heard that somewhere along the line. Okay. Well, it's looking good, guys. I'm going to bump the heat up a little bit. And I'm going to put a little bit more soy sauce in there. Because I know based on what I tasted a while ago, it needed some more salt. And a little bit more soy sauce. I don't want to get too dark either, so if I need any more salt, I'll be using a little of that regular salt that I've got in my box over here, my little iodized salt. And I just want that salt anyway. I think I'm going to let that suffice. I'm going to put my shrimp in here now. Oh, and it's got juice in it, and guess what that's going to do? That's going to make this even better, all right? Now let's put our shrimp in there. Shrimp is really nice and translucent. I'm kind of holding back on that juice because I'm going to pour that juice in there. There's no way I'm going to throw that out, guys. All right, as you know, all of that goodness from that shrimp. So I'm going to hold that off for a second. Let's get our shrimp tossed in there. You guys think I got enough shrimp in this dish? And then some, guys, I'm telling you. Yep, and some, guys. This is ready, guys. This is ready. That is ready. I could put some more rice in there, but I'm not going to because there's only two of us here. We're going to be eating this for a couple of days, I'm telling you. This is looking good. It's actually done, guys. So I think I got all the ingredients that we talked about in here. My goodness, that looks good. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to shut her down here. We're going to plate it up for presentation, and I'll show you what that looks like when we come back, guys. Okay, guys, here we go. Finished product. It's looking really, really good. So there's the shrimp fried rice cooking with Pouncy, and the other bowl here. And it's looking really, really good. Lots of ingredients in it. We're going to enjoy this immensely, guys. And again, thank you so much for tuning in to Cooking with Pouncy and making this shrimp fried rice with me, or bearing with me until I get it done. I think you might enjoy this, guys, if you decide to make it for yourself and your family. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Hit that like button if you like what you see, and let me know what you think as well, guys. Please pass this on. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye.